Screw it, this is Twitter as of 3 past 11 a.m. on the 26th of July 2021. It's my first time being on Twitter in about 2 weeks because I only like going on Twitter when I'm downstairs in the living room on TV. And because both my parents were off for 2 weeks, I wasn't on the TV for 2 weeks. Anyway, Fosh posted a photo of him eating sushi wearing short shorts with the caption short shorts and sushi. I'm sorry, but Fosh is very hot. No, he's not. He's right. I know that it's a little hypocritical, but I wouldn't want anyone calling me hot because I'm not. Like, Fosh is not a good-looking man. He's fat. He's ginger. He wears glasses. He has a big beard. He supports child porn. I know that's nothing to do with looks, but still. Fosh posting something else online, and then this femboy finding Fosh hot. Post your face or shut up. Bro, what's this you? All Fosh fans are N-words. Yes. Damn, you really take L's at every moment of the day. God damn. You're addicted. That's not an L. That's what we call here a W. You are racist. Oh no! Anyway, being racist is a massive L. Being British is the biggest L of all time. I'm gonna RT all these. While I'm doing it, I just want to say that Guy hasn't posted anything since the 27th of June. I stopped following Slick because he blocked me on my main Instagram. I'm still following him on my second Instagram. I don't want to interact him on Twitter because he might realise who I am and then get blocked on that as well. Well, there we go. There's ads on the TV. Oh yeah, then that's this guy burning the gay flag, but they're putting some sort of Adventure Time spin-off on HBO Max for some reason. I don't understand why they're doing it on HBO Max because 99% of the stuff on HBO inevitably ends up having sex scenes. Being like, True Detective, the creator of the show didn't want to have a sex scene in it, he didn't want to have nudity in it, but the executives actually said, we need you to put a sex scene in it. Like, what? Oh, and apparently people were talking about Stone Toss being involved in it or something. I think it's because they think this guy looks like Stone Toss, but I think he looks more like that game. The one where you roll stuff up on a big ball. I haven't really played it. Yeah, congratulations on the new gig. Oh, that's different. Alright, there's no such thing as a coincidence. Why isn't this loading? Whatever. You've seen that video or variations of it. The Stone Toss phenomenon. Liberals call him a Nazi. Normies wonder who Stone Toss is. Normies read Stone Toss comics. Normies become red-pilled. Repeat. Basically what happened is that there are people who disagree with Stone Toss, that's fine. But they disagree with him so much they call him an actual Nazi, despite the fact he hasn't really said anything that is fascist. So they set up a subreddit for some reason called Antifa Stone Toss, and all it is that they post edits of Stone Toss's comics, and they had this big thing where they would, because his animation style looks very slightly like Among Us, they started to do Among Us versions of his comics, which that's a big reason why Among Us, despite the fact that it's almost a year since its popularity started, that's why it's still popular. They started Amogos, As my brother calls it, Emogos. But then, like, you post something Stone Toss. Doesn't matter if you don't know who he is or not. People always go, oh, Stone Toss is the Nazi. Yeah, like they're trying to get him shut down, but then just making him more popular. Democrats are the real racists. Neo-Leninists are the real transphobes. I don't know why the code of tweet is unavailable. Delete it. Yeah, Stone Toss doesn't miss. Code of tweet. Oh, there it is. Ramon Castro, a U.S. Marine veteran, is taking part in the Walk the Line walk, a 2,000-mile trek along the U.S.-Mexican border to protest deportation of veterans. If you honorably serve a full tour of duty in the armed forces, you should be granted U.S. citizenship. It's that simple. What is that squeaking sound? Deport everyone who fights for Israel. Women with a time machine. I had a granddaughter. Oh, really? But men with a time machine. Seth, wake up! You slept for your alarm. Thank you. Would have hit it, missed my flight. Basically, what happened is that Seth MacFarlane would have went on the plane that ended up crashing into the Twin Towers, but he was asleep, so he missed his flight. Y'all ever take a multimeter to a motherboard to see what's wrong? What is KFC doing posting Wojaks? KFC can't do memes. Right-wing meme culture is the only thing that feels vaguely transgressive, the only thing with any blood left in it. Even brands recognise that lame mashups of this stuff are as close as they can get the real cultural energy. A pre-wedding photo shoot, I'm dead. You think Discord takes a lot of parts? It's sweet to see it, probably just because it's been 2 weeks. I find out the entry to the far right pipeline. I hate this strudel box. It looks like a Stone Toss character. Yep. It's gotten to the point where if they see anything that's even remotely looks like Stone Toss, they get triggered. And they admit it all the time. I took one sip of Lucozade and I'm hiccuping. What is this? That might be copyrighted. I'm just gonna watch the whole thing and then describe it. I just realized. No. The entire time I was up, I was watching CSI New York. But I think I've seen these episodes already. Let me check. CSI, please. I'm not watching episode 5 or 6. I'm watching 13, 12, 11, and 10. All it was is her like dancing and singing for 35 seconds. Someone goes up there and going, "Aren't you cold? What? You're wearing a skirt. Why did you say that to me? Why would you say that to me? Why would you say that to me?" I'm not a voice actor, but you get the point. I forgot to mention, I think the reason why they um said that True Detective needs to have a sex scene is because when True Detective aired, True Blood literally just ended. So I guess having a sex scene differentiates itself from True Blood, despite the fact that True Blood has sex scenes in it. But whatever. So he's tweeting about spaghetti. Oops. No, don't. So he's just trying to recreate Skull spaghetti. Okay. Hilarious how Stone Toss became a really good web cartoonist. Well, he's not the only good one, he's just the most popular one. Eating that in America, eating that in China. It's your place. Let me take a selfie. So when you think David Colstein, whoever that is, has reached maximum spiciness, he gets spicier. Curious what Darren J. Beatty, KMG Victoria, and Luke Ford think about this one. I don't know who they are. There's a core of the Jewish American community that will never stop being revolutionary. They may do it from a street corner of a bullhorn, or from the safety of a tenured professorship, or from a Hollywood studio, or from the comfort of their own home writing checks to the DNC or Source Pack. But it's a trait that's passed down generation to generation, but consciously understood or not, the target's always going to be stability. The system is best represented by white Western civilization, which they speak of blacks as vessels for Jewish revolutionary mischief. What I mean is that Jews who always couch their revolutionary urges in the rhetoric of do-goodism need a group they can claim to be fighting for, a helpless, hapless group whose plight can never improve. I think there's more. Is a comma. I don't care about offensive material. Yeah, I don't see any more of that. I don't even understand it, but whatever. Actually, I'm valid. Anons discuss a Twitter span audio parts. Oh, it's a Stone Toss thing. Stone Toss as a C word. Yep, something you'll never have. Keg. It wasn't that spicy, come on. What's that metal thing? Explain it to an idiot. I can't read this. Makes car harness the vroom vroom and use it to zoom zoom. At one point I broke down crying and told her I can't handle seeing her cry and scream, and she had a breakdown and hit me in the face with her bloody dilator. I don't know what a dilator is or whatever. It's a tranny, dude. It's a transmission. For a long time it was called trannies by mechanics and even general public until just a year or two ago, when mentally ill faggots took the words because transvestite wasn't good enough. Post breasts or get out. Okay, I'm just going to continue this in the next part.